All right, Antonio, can you give us a little bit of a review about what you said today to the board?
Sure. What I told the board today was that they have a moral obligation to the voters of El Paso to make sure that they defend everybody's right to vote and to choose their own elected leaders, because when the commissioner replaces them with the board of managers, they can stay in place for up to 2 years, and that's 5 people who are unelected to spend your money, to make decisions about the property that can be sold or bought by the school district, and that'll affect your children's life, and they will not be held accountable to anybody that votes.
Mr. Williams, you made a point about the geographical location from which most of the members of that board come from.
Right. I don't even think that Commissioner Williams considered it, but the majority of the people that he appointed are all from the west side. There's speculation about Arriata coming from Central, but we have so many other areas in this district that are not going to be represented. The northeast, the east side, the lower valley, and El Segundo Barrio are all very important districts that deserve to have representation, and they don't with the immediate composition of the Board of Managers that's been arranged for us.
Now, with elections, EPISD is under a single-member district classification where you have individuals from various districts that make up the entire EPISD board. How does that, do you think that Mr. Williams took that into consideration when he was developing the board, or he just
Absolutely not. I mean, the fact that he chose to reduce the number of board members from 7 to 5, which he has the authority to do, demonstrates that he had little regard for making sure that each person from each region was well represented, but rather that he would make a political appointment with DeMargo and then choose 5 or 3 or 4 other people that maybe some very powerful, influential people thought should be in positions of influence, without any regard for how the people in the communities that are not going to be represented are going to be affected or have access to those people. The people that elect people to office expect to have a personal relationship with their board members. They know that they live in their districts, that their kids go to their schools, or at the very least that they're going to answer the phone when they have an issue. And I've been there firsthand when my mom does that, and I know how important that is for everybody that's in the school district.
Is there anything else you want to add?
I just want to add that if you believe that the state of Texas is best served by having a system that allows somebody from out of town who is not elected to appoint 4 or 5 people to make decisions over an elected body of people who are not going to be held accountable to anybody but the commissioner, then perhaps the commissioner's decision is the best choice for you. But if you believe that we have a democratic process that works and that it's always superior to have an election to choose our leaders as opposed to one man choosing leaders for us who doesn't even live in our town, then I think you should support the board even if you don't like them personally.